So the Atlanta Hawks played the Wizards yesterday, and it was on the road, and we have to give credit to the Wizards. They won that game fair and square. They did a great job at keeping the lead after they had it for a solid majority of the game. But what I really want to talk about today is what I seen from the officiating perspective. Guys, this was one of the worst officiated games I've ever seen. Holy snap. They threw out technicals to players that were celebrating after a nice layup. They gave technicals because the player was complaining about a missed call, which the referee then ended up giving him a makeup call. You know those calls where the player does an obvious move to go to the basket and then the referee says, "Oh, there's a foul there." And the foul wasn't really there so much as the foul beforehand wasn't called. So the referee knew he had to make up to the player. Unfortunately, the referee's ways, man, this is just a product of the rule changes that we've seen from the NBA's officiating, and it's really making these games, first off, it's making them look better, but at the same time, it's also making them more frustrating to watch because you know that some of these calls are not good calls, man. They miss so many calls in the paint. It's like the rule changes, instead of applying them where they should be applied, they apply them in all the wrong places. And a part of me suspected that this would happen, but I really did think that the NBA was gonna fix this in the best way possible. Man, Ben Taylor, man. I have no idea how good of a referee he is. As a matter of fact, it's the first time I ever hear his name brought up in an NBA game. But boy, do I never want to see his face again. I never. And I'm telling you right now, that's how I feel at the moment after a good night's sleep. Usually after I sleep, I feel much less frustrated. I have a more rational mindset. But right now, I still feel it. Guys, I never want to see this man's face in an NBA game again. This man with the stupidest officiating. This man pulled off the worst officiating of the season so far. This game was nice. It was a good game. The Wizards, credit to them. They should have won that game the whole time. But the referees made it so much worse for the Hawks. And I understand Trae Young's frustrations. I understand the team's frustrations. DeAndre Hunter was given a tech for celebrating. They said it was taunting. Like, what is going on, man? A commentator even said, "Are we turning into the no fun league?" Like, think about it, guys. Are we really going to be turning into the no fun league? Like, this is a disaster. Like, I know the ratings are plummeting, and I know it's so bad that TNT won't be airing on Thursdays anymore because they know the NFL is just going to take up all of their ratings. Oh my goodness. If you wanted to make an even worse case as to why people should stop watching the NBA, this is it. The refereeing, the officiating. Everybody already knows how frustrating the NFL's officiating is. But the NBA, if they wish to replicate that same stupid officiating, okay, by all means. But that just means the NFL is going to have way more fans tune in to their games. And again, I have to talk about that TNT thing because I'm actually fairly disappointed that the NBA didn't just stick with it, because it's been years now that the NBA were airing games on Thursday nights, and we all knew NFL was much more popular and people were more likely to watch NFL games. So I'm guessing now that TNT is going to be airing on Tuesdays with Shaq and the crew. I can't believe I even mentioned Shaq first. It should be Ernie and the crew, guys. Oh my gosh. How can I get that so wrong? Okay, yeah, but TNT airing on... Whoa, voice crack. TNT airing on Tuesdays. I don't like it. Thursdays are special because the next day is Friday, and Fridays are nice because you get to watch Inside the NBA before the games air on Friday nights, knowing that you can sleep however late you want because the weekends roll around. Now, if you're in my camp, it doesn't really matter which day of the week they air the games because every day is a weekend. That's just the life of a graduate out of college that's seeking a job for months now. It's like Indeed has a bunch of fake job postings and they're just gathering data from all people to know how many people would like to work at that job so that they know how replaceable their workers are. I don't know. Employers are weird. I just don't understand the whole market. Like, I thought we had a labor shortage, guys. Like, what's going on? I guess it's like the NBA in a way. Like, a lot of players get into the NBA because they know somebody that's in the NBA. Like, let's be honest, Zaire Wade was not drafted in the G League because of his game. Let's be honest here, guys. It's just, it is what it is. Like, nepotism rules the world. And it's the same thing with jobs. You probably are more likely to get a job if you know somebody that works there already, right? I have so many friends and family that their jobs, they wouldn't have gotten it if they didn't know somebody. So, what am I saying? What am I talking about now? NBA referees? Yeah, they probably got a job there because they knew somebody in the NBA. That's nice. Okay, I get to relax now. That's good.